Okay, so for those of you who missed the in-class assignment on how to use the Redeye reduction tool and the spot healing brush, this is just a quick tutorial for that so you can complete that assignment. Those tools are both located under the same tool icon here on the left, so just below the eyedropper and above the pencil. It looks like a band-aid. That's the spot healing brush tool. If you have the latest version of Photoshop, you may get this little tutorial video popping up that shows you what it can do. It can basically get rid of blemishes, stains, even unwanted hairs that are coming down onto the forehead. It just basically grabs pixels from around the area that you want to fix and just sort of smooths over the imperfections. So in the case of this photo here, we can try and get rid of the gum in his mouth there, or we can just try and get rid of some of the acne. The way you do that is you just click on the main tool here, spot healing brush, and you'll see as I move my cursor over, I get a little circle. Up top here, you can change the size of that circle and the amount of effect it's having. But the default setting is pretty good, so if you just get out of that, there's a quick way to adjust the brush size. And that's just by going to the two keys just to the right of the letter P on your keyboard. There's like a square bracket and then another funny shaped bracket above it. If you just press those keys, the one on the right is going to make your tool bigger, and the one on the left is going to make the tool smaller. This works for all the Photoshop tools. So what you want to do is just make it the size that it needs to be to get rid of something, so just a bit bigger than the actual thing that you're trying to get rid of. So I'm going to move around over in his face here, and this gentleman's got some blemishes, so I'm just going to make the tool a bit bigger, and I'm just going to try and smooth those over. So I can do this just by kind of clicking once or twice, or you can hold down your trackpad key, your mouse key, and just kind of rub the tool over them, and you'll see it'll smooth away that stuff. So a very handy, quick touch-up tool, especially if you're doing portraits of people and they have some blemishes or things they want to get rid of. It's a nice way to do that. The other tool is the Redeye reduction tool or removal tool. So you go back over to the left where the spot healing brush was. Click down on your trackpad or your mouse until you see all the options under that tool appear. And at the bottom you'll see Redeye tool. So just click on that one or let go on that one. And then you get a different size tool. So all you need to do for this is just draw a big box over top of the eye, and the software will try and find the red eye and change it to a more normal looking eye for you. So I'm just going to draw a box over his right eye here, let go, and it's now not a red eye. Same thing for this one. And there you go. So it's not always perfect, and you can zoom in if you want and try and fix those up. There's a little bit of weirdness on this right eye, some people notice, so you could go back, try the spot healing brush if you want, and try and maybe make that look a little more natural. Some of that I think is just the reflection, but there's a little bit of strange white here, so we can try and get rid of that. It looks a little more normal. Then just zoom back out. And there, it looks reasonably normal. It's never going to be perfect, but it's definitely better than having red devil eyes in your photos if you happen to get those. But we will learn how to avoid that by not using the on-camera flash, because that's where it comes from. It's that pop-up flash that gives you red eye. And we'll be showing you how to avoid that. So hopefully it won't be a problem, but if you're dealing with somebody else's photos and they have red eye, or you want to do some basic sort of retouching of skin tones and blemishes and things, that's how you do it.